Happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome back to A Lot on Your Plate with me, Zoe Quinn and Jessica Tent.
Hello guys, welcome back. How are you?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for all the love and support and well wishes and gratitude.
It's been extremely humbling seeing all of our big faces on your TV screens, but we love it, we really do.
Yeah, the YouTube thing is a big step.
We're going to get used to that, but
Yep.
It looks gorgeous and very professional, and you guys, the feedback we've had has been incredible. I'm so happy we're back and we missed you so much.
I do think watching us on the screen is a bit more wholesome than listening in the ears, you know.
I was seeing somebody tagged us and they were like, this is perfect, doing my ironing, and I thought that is such a nice evening
On
to
in
have.
the background, doing your
Galentine's.
chores.
Love that for you
Perfect.
guys, and I love it for us. We're so happy with it, aren't we?
Well done, us.
Yay, yay, yay. And also a big thank you as well to our triple Ps, PPP. We've had lots of you ask how you can become a Patreon member, because if you missed it, but our side dish has now moved over onto Patreon. It is literally less than a coffee a month, and your support means the world. It enables us to be able to create more content for you guys, this gorgeous studio,
More events.
you name it. It's
All the fun stuff.
a really nice place for us to be a little bit more open and honest. And let's just say we were very open and honest on last week's side dish. Things got a little bit emotional.
Emotionalis.
And yeah, I just felt like we can just be honest with you guys about a few things, and any unanswered questions, because I know there's maybe a few, you'll find it over on Patreon. If you want to know.
See if you've got any questions, go and just stop messaging them and get on Patreon. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that.
Exactly. Yeah, so we just really hope that you love it, and thank you so much again for the support. It really does mean the world to us.
And we're so glad to be back.
We are.
Back bigger and better. Anyway, starting off with our spit or swallow of the episode, we have Juicy.
Yeah, so basically me and Zoe, we will talk about this in a bit more in depth in a moment, but we got up and went to the gym together this morning, but we went somewhere a little bit different.
Somewhere new.
Yes, and it's not actually officially opened yet, but a friend of mine, my hairdresser Jack Baxter, told me that he's been having boxing at somewhere in the West End of Glasgow, and I should get in touch. And if you guys remember, we said that me and Zoe have been looking for somewhere to box, yeah. And we found one, and he's an ex-professional boxer. He's amazing. He's called Mark. His new place is going to be launching very soon, but we got a little sneak peek today.
Loved it.
Had a 1-to-1 session, well, 2-to-1 session, should we say.
Yep.
Got the pads out, and can you see our hands if you're looking at
Yours are actually
like what the
shaking so much.
we need to get the wraps.
Help!
So basically we then decided to go and get some breakfast afterwards, and Zoe said, I've never actually tried Juicy.
I haven't. Bizarre.
So I said, well, we need to go. So we
Nice
walked
and
across the street,
healthy.
'cause it's really quite close to Juicy. And Fal, the owner, was in there, and she was like, oh my God, hi girls, your podcast looks amazing. I said, well, we're actually just about to go and record.
And we need a spit or swallow.
And she said, well,
Funnily
let
enough.
me help you with that. And she goes, we are launching today our brand new flatbreads, our breakfast flatbreads, she
Yep.
said. And look at my hand, I'm sorry about
Well, I couldn't put my mascara on. Like I was at this at my eye.
Can we have a little zoom in on the camera angle over here? Can you see that? So it is, when she said to me, I was a bit like, not a choice of something that I would personally have, to be honest with you. Like egg mayo with avocado, sriracha, and it's got like tomatoes and lettuce in it in this gorgeous flatbread. I can't get over my shaky hands, but we're going to try this now.
Right, let's give it a bash.
Let's give it a
Shall we?
bash. And bless her little heart. It looked gorgeous in there. I hadn't been in Juicy for a long time, and it looked so good. All the fresh juices. Wow. You're going to have to be on teeth check for me if I've got anything in my teeth.
It's all over your face, if I'm being completely honest.
Can you do that? That's right.
I'm a fan of egg meal, though, I will say that.
That's lovely.
I love an egg meal sandwich. Sue me. You know what I mean?
So if you haven't tried Juicy, they've actually got one in silver Silverburn shopping centre, and then I think they've got one in Braehead now as well. Have I made that up?
Unsure, but it's in some of them, yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to finish that after the podcast. Shame, I have to leave it there for now. And also, that's lovely. They do the tuna, spicy tuna one, like the Joe and the Juice one, don't they, as well, for lunch. So definitely check them out. And
Next up.
Zoe picked an acai bowl for her breakfast, and I picked the fluffy porridge.
Can you see this?
And can you see mine? God, I love this video. This is so fun.
Right,
guys, this is so fun.
Let's give this a bash. So I've got raspberries, blueberries, coconut flakes, granola, peanut butter, and what's the actual bit at the bottom? What flavour's that?
Acai berry.
But what actual...
Don't know.
Can I bet just berry-like, isn't it?
This porridge really is fluffy. And I've got all the coconut, goji berries, blueberries, peanut butter. God knows, but it looks great.
Right, let's get in a boot it then.
Look good, buff it. Wow, guys. That's gorgeous. Man.
We just sack it off and keep eating. That's lovely, that, by the way.
This is the only thing about spit or swallow that we do. When it's so good, we have to wait a whole fucking hour before we can eat it again.
I'm having one more bite.
Also, last but not least, we do the fresh juices. Please don't spill. I went for the green juice because I love a green juice. Because I'm a health queen now. And so we got like a vitamin C orange one.
I think mine's orange, carrot and ginger or something like that.
That's gorgeous, that. Okay. Right, well, there you go. Get yourself on to Juice Day.
Right, well, Jessica.
That's not an ad, by the way, guys. We genuinely went into Juices to get breakfast.
Absolutely.
The
big question.
Oh my God, what?
What's been a lot on your fucking plate?
1 second, I've got a lot in my teeth.
That's the thing with composite bonding, isn't it? Fucks
I
you.
know. Hello. Are you sure I'm okay?
All good.
Right. What has been a lot on my plate?
Well, actually, I know I'm just asking a question, I'm answering it, but actually I feel like what's been a lot on our plate has been a shared trauma.
Well, let's go on to what we've been a lot on our plate food-wise, and then we can go into the trauma of
this.
The past 2 days, to the point of why the whites in my eyeballs have turned yellow, the stress we've experienced. Sorry. Okay, so on my plate wise, let me have a little think. Oh, so me and Zoe actually went to Ninja Warrior on Saturday with some friends in Edinburgh.
I forgot all about that.
I know, same. So we went to Ninja Warrior. It's just near, Leith.
Leith.
Yeah. And it's like an indoor sort of like inflatable kiddie thing, but it's basically for adults. I had been before, so I have to admit it wasn't that great the second time around, because once you've done it once, I don't think you need to do it again. And also, I need to just stress that it isn't like the real Ninja Warrior you see on TV. It's just a bit of a smaller version, a massively smaller version. And actually, each thing that is in there is extremely hard to do.
Can't do any of it, sorry.
You can't do anything except a couple of things.
All of it is like swinging with your arms, and does anyone understand how hard that is?
So hard.
Until you try.
Some of the girlies in there, though, were climbing on their monkey bars. They looked great, didn't they?
I mind that girl doing that. It was
She
well
looked
good.
amazing.
We were quite, I'm going to say good, maybe that's bigging ourselves up here,
Yeah.
but we got up that wall, no bother.
Yeah, we were good at that.
I mean, someone did have to run after me and push Marsh up it, right? But after that, it was fine. It was more like, you need to try it once to get, you need to get to grips of the speed you need to run, the strength you need to pull yourself up, and then we smashed it.
Do you know what we said when we were there? We said, when you were a kid, you were just so much more brave.
No
and
fear.
It is all about being fearless. These sort of things. Anyway, long story short, afterwards, I tried to book somewhere to go and eat in Leith area, or somewhere close by. I asked on my Instagram, and so many people sent me amazing recommendations, but because it was Valentine's weekend and there was 8 or 9 of us, can't remember now, difficult to get a booking, obviously. So, ended up getting a booking at a place called Tapa.
Tapa.
Yeah. Tapas without the S.
I was going to say, anyone want to guess what that consists of?
Yeah, it was really lovely, wasn't it?
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And
cute wee vibe as well, like quite kind of
cozy-ish, but
sort of the place you would get in like a wee old town somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a cobbled street, fairy lights on the outside, right near the water. It was lovely. So I recommend that. And then at home, I actually cooked, you might have seen on my Instagram, me and Richard cooked a pie together for Valentine's Day. I'm doing this date night series thing on Just Jess Insta, and we cooked a pie together. And I made a chicken, ham and leek pie, and it was so fucking good. So
very romantic. Please
make that if you see it. It was super easy to make and delicious.
Love that.
What about you?
Well, I actually went to Ep2 for breakfast for the first time. Never been there.
In the West End.
Have you eaten there before?
I have. Not a while ago now, though.
Yeah. Anyway, I got something very bizarre for me, I would say. It was French toast, which I do like, but I like it usually just made at home ketchup. Sorry, I'm that person. I put ketchup on my French toast.
Sorry?
I don't have it with sweet things. I put ketchup on.
Right, okay. Right. So I'm picturing a sweet French toast with ketchup. Okay.
No, it's just the bread
Just
made French.
in the egg.
Dipped into ketchup.
I can get on board with that. Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Can't beat it in my opinion. There we go. Anyways, I wasn't sure what to get, and I was kind of I went with my brother. We keep brunching now. It seems to be our thing.
Okay.
Anyway, cute. So we were both saying that you don't want to just get like toast and avocado poached eggs all the time. Like you make that at home, no bother.
I agree.
Not that I do it very often, but you can, right?
Yeah.
So I thought I'll get something a bit different. So I got French toast, which was more like in a sort of pancake style, but it was nice. It was covered in peanut butter, and then it had like a banana on it. But the banana was sort of like caramelized, that's the word. And then it was like crushed peanuts over it. By the way, it was delicious. My brother's actually got a peanut allergy, so apologies for putting risk on your life, Adam, but...
Has he?
Yeah, but it's fine, do you know what I mean? We eat them around him all the time, as long as he doesn't eat it. Not a bother.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a serious allergy where he can't inhale the fumes.
If he touched it, I think he'd be fine. He just can't eat. It's that and almonds, I believe. He's not got an EpiPen either. It's quite relaxed. I'm not sure it should be. But anyway, but it was delicious. And he got the French toast with like bacon and syrup and stuff, which I think looks so appealing, but we know I don't eat bacon.
Yeah. Although, can I just say, Zoe had a pulled pork sandwich last night, and I was like, Zoe, why? It's a pig. You're like, I love a pulled pork.
I do love pulled pork. I honestly can only apologise. But the thing is, if this puts people off bacon, I'm happy about that. Bacon for me, the thing about it is, it looks as if you've took a razor to a pig and took a bit off its skin. I'm sorry, that's what it looks like. End of story.
But that is kind of what it is, no?
No, I know, whereas like the other meats, like whether the pig's having a great life or not, you can kind of get that meat off them once they die. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so you're picturing it being alive and they're just skinning it?
Yeah, slightly. I'm picturing like, kebab
Savage.
meat. I'm picturing a pig up there with...
Okay.
That's what bacon is to me. It's pig skin.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Anyway, that's what I had to eat. Apart from that, honestly, I don't think I've ate anything else that's interesting. That's just my life, isn't it, really?
I'm actually just looking at my calendar here on my phone to see where I've been since we last recorded and if I've eaten anything that exciting. We also went to Topgolf last night.
We did a wee double date night.
We had a double date, yeah. That was really nice.
Valentine's without having a date with each other, Jess, would it now?
Of course not. But I will say that our experience was kind of clouded from the stress that we're about to tell you about.
Absolutely. And it was cold, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I was so shite.
Yeah, you weren't very good, Zoe.
There was one point that everyone had over 100 points and I had 3 points.
And Richard went up to like 400
1, 2,
or something.
3, and he was at like 400 and I had 3 points.
It's quite difficult, but it was good fun. The food, for me, it does the job, but it wasn't the best.
It's what you expect at that sort of experience, I think, like burgers, hot dogs, wings, like nachos, things like that. It did the job,
Yeah, it was okay. And you know what? The first time I went to it, I also thought the same thing. I thought the food probably could have been better. But
I do actually think the food is nice for that.
What you need it
version of that is nice. It's not like really, really basic, but it's good, like kind of fast food vibes.
Yeah,
I'd say.
But the actual experience of Topgolf It's a really impressive place, isn't it, to be fair?
I think it's great for a date night.
Yeah.
Or a wee, like, you know, if it's like your dad's birthday or like your brother's birthday or something, a wee groupie, you going and playing.
And if none of you have been before, you don't understand the concept, you get your own booth area and you have, let's say, 90 minutes to 2 hours in the booth. It's heated, kind of. You get service to the table and it's basically like a screen, think like a bowling, and you'd all put your name in, and then there's different interactive games you can actually play on the screen, like Angry Birds version, wasn't there? There was like an Angry Birds game.
And there's like loads of different things you can choose, and
you need to aim for the colourful holes. And you've got loads of different clubs. It's just more like a fun version of golf in a, what are they called when you go and actually do that? A driving range.
Driving range,
Yeah.
yeah. Which I've never actually done before, so do you know what? I won't be too hard on myself because that was a first time experience.
Yeah.
I've only played mini golf and that's very low impact, a wee quick hit.
But this was like a full swing.
Richard kept saying, swing that back.
He was
and I
so good
like,
at that.
That's not something that I do naturally, Richard.
And I don't know, I just think he kept saying, look at the ball. Don't take your eye off the ball. And I thought, that is the key.
It did get better once we started using that big thing the big boy that you started using.
The big boy.
We like the big boys,
Yeah,
don't
we
we?
like the big boys.
That made it easier to like never miss the ball because it was like almost a ball at the end of the club.
Okay, right now, let's get to the juice. Ugh. So, for us to be able to get...
I'm actually getting my juice for this.
Okay.
I'm going to drink this.
Just say... For us to be able to get this podcast live, we'll cut the boringness. You have to get... you have to go on a hosting platform.
Can everyone just have some ASMR? Thanks. Do you want me to do that as well?
Yeah, slurp. Gorgeous. So basically for us to be able to change the setup for the podcast to go live last night, we had to change all the hosting platform, and it was just very, very difficult process. We had complications at every single step of the way, and it should have been a seamless process. Like if anyone has a podcast or listens to this, it is quite an easy thing to do. But obviously it's us, and nothing wanted to make sense at all. And everything and things were just being difficult for us. And I shit you not, me and Zoe have honestly been so stressed.
3 days straight.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Customer service has been abysmal on like multiple platforms. People have been difficult, and yeah, it's just been hard work. And we really wanted to go live on the Tuesday, which we did.
I'm not going to lie when I say I was ready to bow out.
I said that to Richard. I sat there in my living room.
I was off. I was nearly off.
I thought, this stress is just not worth... Well, it is worth
anything in this life.
But at that point in time, it felt like the world was fucking over. I thought, I just don't know what to do. That's what we kept saying to each other. I don't actually know the solution. We're not techie people. We're not techie girls. And
I have no patience either, so I was really struggling. And also, yesterday morning, we were like, it needs to work. It needs to happen today. We've been trying to sort this on Saturday, by the way, and this is now Wednesday.
Yeah.
But obviously we wanted it up by Tuesday, and everything else was seamless. All the videos with like our new producers,
it's perfect.
Everything was perfect, and I think that's why it was even more frustrating because it's like,
but just
why the things need
our producers, by the way, we're taking control of the uploads.
Yeah, so they've been angels.
Yeah.
Angels from above, helping us along the way with stress and the bad language.
They were actually messaging us, bless them, at like 1 a.m. Was it on Sunday night?
I actually think I even went to sleep before they stopped talking. I was exhausted.
Keeping us laughing.
But see, yesterday morning, like, in the morning, I literally was lying in bed with my laptop in front of me, but like, I didn't move from there from ages, but nothing else was happening. Eventually I thought, I just need to get up and get away from this because there's nothing I can do right now.
Anyway, it got resolved, guys. Similar to the flipping situation of us not being able to record last week from the flipping cancelled train.
Nobody wants this podcast to be a thing.
Because it's been so bloody perfect. And yeah, I think we've had a stressful few days. So today, it's honestly, I woke up so happy to go to that boxing class. So did Zoe. Like, I can't explain to you guys how fucking amazing we all feel that it's finally up and just the stress is semi-gone.
I know, perfect.
And breathe. And breathe and breathe and breathe. you lot are on this process with us, and
I hope that one day we come in here and you say, what's been a lot on your plate emotionally, and I say absolutely fuck all, Jessica.
let's hope that one day will come.
Let's hope.
Anyway.
Not anytime soon, I'm feeling, but that's life. Anyway, we had a couple of random thoughts.
So we did.
I can't remember what brought this on, but I'm sure it was on one of our train journeys or taxi journeys.
So we basically, on Patreon, we're creating a group chat so everyone can talk about it. And I think we was thinking, what sort of group chat name could we call it? Mm-hmm. And that got us thinking, like, what do you call your group chats? Because if I look at mine, because there's a lot been made over the years, why do we call it that? Why did we call it that, and why does it stay? So I've got a really funny one that I've been in now. Let me just search it, because it's so flipping funny.
It'll be in your archives and it'll be muted.
It is archived and it is muted, but I love the girlies in it.
Tell me right now if you haven't archived me.
No.
Lying.
I don't think I've archived you.
You archived Richards, what chance has anyone got?
Yeah, but it pissed me off. Right. Created on the 17th of February. Oh, it's nearly our 8-year anniversary, God knows, for 2017. And the group chat is called Towels. And it's got a picture of towels. And this was created because my friend who lived in London at the time wanted to create a group to tell us to bring a towel each to come up to stay with her. She's like, I don't have enough towels for you all, so you bring a towel. And it's just basically stayed. So that's my group chat, towels with a balloon emoji.
And is that still active, that chat?
Yeah. We don't talk in it often, but we'll never leave it. The one with my girls back home is called Today. And that was simply because we were obviously meeting that day.
Planning something
and
that
it's
day.
just stayed, and it's called Today. I can't share that one.
Why not? Sharing's caring.
I can't. Ours is called Crazy Girls, but that's been changed quite a few times, isn't it?
Ours just crazy with an S, because remember the TikTok?
Crazy Girls.
Crazy girl. Mine with my friends is just called Mates.
Mates, okay.
Yeah.
I've got one with a devil emoji. That's quite an active one. Let's see what else we've got here. All my group chats are in the archive, to be fair. I've got emojis of a ginger girl, brunette girl, and a blonde girl.
That's me, you, and Jelly.
It's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's me, Courtney, and Sally.
We did have one that was emojis, and it was for planning something.
Yeah. Canny mind.
Canny mind.
And then we've obviously got about 20 million of people's fucking birthdays. Oh, it's just long.
Right, well, a lot of people did write in quite funny ones, so let's have a look.
Some people's were well funny.
Let's see.
We've got a group chat for your birthday, and it's just called XOXOXO.
One of my many names.
Right, okay, let's go into it then.
Right, so...
Oh.
Little frog in my throat there. That happens at
Right, let me get them up.
Depresso Espresso is my work one because it's a shot of depression each day.
Are you all the way down the bottom?
No, I'm at the top.
Okay.
Only fams with my brother, sister and our partners.
Oh, I like that.
That's quite good, isn't it?
D-slags. All of our second name initials.
Klarna slut bags. Doesn't need much explanation. People are sluts for Klarna, by the way.
I am. Fucking love it.
Someone's wrote legends. My one with my mum and my brother is 3 legends. And that's the truth. That's the truth, guys.
Someone said Munters. Other girls called themselves the Queen, so we went with the opposite. Boozy jacuzzi. Me and the girls go away once a year to an Airbnb or something with a jacuzzi. Love that.
Chicken tikkas. Someone misheard. No.
Say that.
Chicken tikkas. Someone misheard lyrics to ABBA Chickatita and it stuck. It's not ABBA
What,
song.
chicken tikka? What? Chicken chance up?
Yeah, but it goes like
Chicken chan, chicken chan, chicken chicken.
chicken tikka, tell me what's wrong.
Oh.
That is fucking funny. Oh.
Welcome, fatties. The teaspoons. One of our exes a long time ago said to our friend that he didn't like any of us and that we all had the personality of a teaspoon. The name stuck 12 years later. Love that. Shagging eights and smoking vapes. Fuck. Oh, I love it, girls.
Oh. Fanny Fridays.
Oh.
Interesting.
Dolls with balls, because my girl group has bigger balls than any men have. There was a lot of fuckboys during the period of making that name, lol. Damn straight. Hoes for Life, part 3. Why a part 3?
We had that at one point. I think it's, you know, when you leave school and like your friendship groups like gradually get smaller and everyone breaks away. We had like parts. And then eventually it was like, right, there's 4 of us now. If it gets any less than this, we're no group anymore. We're just pals.
We accidentally deleted 2 group chats, so that's why they did it.
Someone says pigs. It started on our first girls' holiday to Zante
Aww.
in 2016. A lot of snorting like a pig. Lols. Fucking love that. Fat and Shattered, because that's exactly what we are.
Well, I had a group chat called Fat and Shattered.
We should call our chat CBA.
Yeah.
Nobody can be arsed.
Can't be asked. Purple starfish, because apparently that's what an arsehole looks like.
What?
Daddy issues, dead dad. Oh. Wait. It's called daddy issues because one of them's got a dead dad, a dodgy dad, and an absent dad. Oh my God.
Circle of trust. Things in there ruin lives. Everything needs to be taken to the grave. That's what a group chat is for. Absolutely.
Men are trash. Self-explanatory. Chubby riots.
AA meetings.
Look, our producers think that we're really fucking hard on ourselves. So honestly, this is what the girlies are like out there.
I've actually got a tear under one of my eyes.
This one's group chat's called Smaller Than a Pinky. Friend went home with a guy, saw it and left.
That's fucking awkward, isn't it? Jesus.
Ovaries before broveries. Self-explanatory. Really, yes.
Someone put the unholy trinity. ... You know why? I don't know what that is. What does that mean?
Couldn't tell you.
Does that mean like slags? Sluts?
Fair fucks. Gail them. Peace over penis.
Someone put book/swimming club. We do neither of these things.
Someone's right here. Do it for the pork, as autocorrect changes the word plot to pork.
Shut up and kiss me, because I randomly said this to a guy in Belfast and forced myself onto him one time.
Heeled boot gang, as every time we meet up, we are at that age where it's just a heel boot, tights and a dress. We're like that. What we're wearing tonight? Maybe heel boot jeans and a nice top.
I know.
And a leather jacket.
It's actually exhausting. Shag my whole gym. Heard an old woman on holiday next door screaming it 11 years ago. Shag my whole gym. Someone heard
Shag my whole gym! What, they heard somebody shout that?
You're not asking somebody to shag your whole, do you know what I mean?
Please say that in a Scottish accent.
Shag my whole gym.
Shout it.
Shag my whole gym. Big batty gals. Because we all got big butts.
G-spot hunters. I was bragging about my new boyfriend's skills at the time.
I'm traumatised. I don't mind a wee sex story here and there from your pals, but I don't like when it gets too nitty-gritty.
The squad social life. Why? Because it's where we catch up and sort days out. Tingers, because apparently my toes are long enough to be fingers.
Am I being bullied? Yeah. Yep. Have we said feral fannies?
No. Why?
Apparently self-explanatory again.
Slags.
Must love a shag.
Love it. Space ghettos, because there's 5 of us and if you know, you know. Maybe everyone knows here.
I don't know.
Spice Girls. That's how the Americans say it. If you say space ghettos in an American accent. Sorry, please don't put the camera on me doing this.
Zoom right in. Get those bogies out.
Right.
Next random thought.
Oh, yeah.
What did you used to call your lady bits and why?
Why did we say this the other day?
I don't know what this one was about. Sometimes we just have these conversations. Well, what did you call yours?
I know, and I've looked on this and no one else has called it that. But I used to call it penny. A penny. I don't know if I should go into detail as to why that was maybe the name Penny, but I think...
What, is there a reason?
No, but I'm just thinking like...
I know exactly what you're going to say. I need you to stop doing that. I'm going to need you to stop doing that.
Right. Anyway, Penny. And then I remember when I was a kid, I just couldn't cope with like somebody saying like, "Have you got any pennies or anything?" I'd be like, fannies. But anyway, let's go through what you got. What did you call it?
I think when I was really young, I said flower, which a lot of people have said. But why is that? Is that just a nice word that your mum tells you to say?
I was trying to think this. If I had a kid, right, what would I call it? Now, as me, if I had a baby, I think I would say like, I think I would say something like your nun.
I think I would say a wee flower.
Like, what's your wee flower? What?
I don't know, that's weird, I know. But then, mind we were talking about the other day, and apparently you can't. Apparently there's like not laws, but there's something about your kids would need to know.
Who was that?
It was when we were away at the Soho farmhouse. One of your pals was saying it, who's got kids. I'm sure it was her. And they were basically saying that it's a problem because if then, obviously this is quite a dark way to look at it, right?
I can't even think of it.
So like if a guy went up to your child and like was like, touch my penis or whatever, your kids wouldn't know that that's wrong or bad. And then they would just be like...
Vile. Right,
Not that the action would then happen because they would then know what it is, but like, they wouldn't know to then say some guy told me to touch his penis.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yeah. So basically they're encouraging you to say to your child, you should just call it the proper name.
Yep, so that they can then look out for
I used to call it a vagina. I never realised it was a vagina.
Vagina with an F, right?
Vagina.
Okay.
So foof, nun comes up quite a lot.
No.
Flower is loads.
Stop yourself immediately.
Okay.
Flangelina Jolie. My tush.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio.
Flower. Adufa. Mainly because that's my mum. That's what my mum said. Me and my sister cringe so bad.
Front bum comes up a lot.
Yeah.
I think I might have said that.
Vagina. Someone else said that.
Patricia.
What?
A few people have said tush. I wonder why that is. It's obviously a thing from where you come from because there's a lot of flowers going on here.
Someone's right here. Geekeek. Geekeek. Not sure if it's Scottish Gaelic or not, but that's what my family calls it. Geekeek. Foo-foo. Again, another foo-foo. Twinkle. I quite like that.
Your wee twinkle. But I think twinkle's like you going for a twinkle.
Yeah, P. Loads of flower. Lady Garden.
What about this one?
Wee Nunny.
Shireen Nanjiani. AKA your fanny.
Wait.
I don't understand.
Front bum, 0 to 13. Putang, Ned era. My little flower, post-Ned phase.
I feel like the guys...
someone else has wrote it here. Shireen Nangina, in brackets TV, because her name sounded like Fanny, really bad, but started a joke. And a few people have wrote that. Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Nangina. Nangini.
A lot of people, I remember a stage at like school or not long after school, people calling it a punani.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Well, so there's a little song, right, that used to be sang when I used to go into
fucking hell, here we go.
The nightclubs in London.
Oh, down in the club?
Yeah, and then the clubs. And you know the ladies that sell you like the deodorant or the mints or whatever when you go to the toilet? one time, I mean, it always sticks, me and Holly were in there, and she was singing at the top of her lungs. She had a great voice. Freshen up your punani, punani, punani. Freshen up your punani for your boyfriend.
I've actually heard you sing that before.
And that's all me and Holly sing all the time. And I loved it.
That's quite a good song, I think.
Yeah.
Freshen up your punani, punani, punani. Nancy.
Like that.
Your wee Nancy.
Yeah, so I think most of them are just flower, front bum.
Minnie. Your wee Minnie.
Jack and Danny. Fanny. Poppy. Someone else wrote. So no one's wrote Penny. I like Poppy.
I know, and the reasoning behind your Penny is quite triggering. I can't quite go over that.
It is rotten. So sorry guys if I've put that image into your head.
Very bizarre.
Also, quick update actually, because we spoke about this on the Patreon, but I said I'd speak about it in the main, but I found a little lump in my right breasticle, but I said I think it's important that we titty. I think it's important that we share it in the main because of the episode we did with Laura. Don't have an update for you. My doctor's appointment is this next Wednesday, my follow-up. So when she says she doesn't feel like it's anything to worry about, it is like a small little pea-sized lump. And yeah, she just basically said to keep an eye on it and come back in 2 weeks. She's not too worried. And yeah, I just thought it was very important to stress that we should be all checking our titty widdies. So if you're watching this now, give yourself a good fucking grope and squeeze them. Maybe not too hard, but yeah, start pressing. I think our episode, they teach you how to check properly.
Yep. Under the armpits and all that, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's around that sort of area for me, by the way. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the main. I won't keep that to Patreon piggies because I think it's important to share.
And you know what? Well done you for getting checked.
Yeah, because I was stressing when I was Oz.
Absolutely.
I was really stressing.
It's quite intense.
But I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I'm glad that she wants to see me again, but I think that was because she sensed that I was quite stressed. And she did say to me, like, listen, this is really common, especially in at your age. I don't want to ignore it, but equally, I don't want you to go home and sit and worry about it because it's quite a stressful thing to think about. And also, if I put you through the process of going for the scan, you're going to be waiting for your results and you'll just be worrying yourself sick. And I'll be honest with you, like, I actually don't think I could have done that this week because that would have been in the back of my mind. It's been like, fuck hell.
There's absolutely no chance that could be piled on this week. I've got no space for anything else in my brain.
No, absolutely not.
It's full to the brim.
No.
It's overflowing. Got a lead.
Yeah. So that's that little update for you. And a lot of you are very interested in what has happened to the face of mine. So you're just going to have to find out on Patreon. We actually added some pictures so you can see before and after because it's quite tragic. I didn't realise I was walking around looking like that.
Also, you need to tell everyone about your long run.
Oh, I think every week we should do a little fitness thing because as much as Zoe hates it, I do have a lot of people message me like, please give us little tips how you started, or I'm on this journey too. How did you do it? So this week I
think we should put a poll up. Anyway, can
what? Who gives a fuck and who doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't give a fuck, skip the next 5 minutes, guys. If you do, stay tuned. So I ran this week, 16K. That was the longest I've ever ran in my entire life. I ran quite a slow pace. I lapped Uddingston and Bothwell continuously. It was pretty flipping boring. But first time ever I listened to a podcast. And I really enjoyed it.
What did you listen to?
I listened to Nip Tuck. It's the only other podcast that I love, to be honest. If you guys don't know about Nip Tuck, it's honestly amazing. I actually know Ashley and I know Lauren. Lauren actually did my lip blush at, I think we've spoken about this before, but Arch & Co Clinic down in Manchester. I went about 3 years ago. Definitely one of the best things I've ever had done. But we recommend you going to Atrium Studios if you're based here in Scotland. But Arch & Co is definitely like the leaders in it down in the UK. In the UK, should I say? Yeah. Anyway, Lauren did my lip blush there. But then I met Ashley at an event and they have their podcast and it's brilliant. And yeah, anyway, I listened to theirs and I think I listened to another one as well. What was it? I think it might have been Table Manners because I was running for like 2 hours.
Long.
But I thought, you know what, I'll listen to an episode and catch up with Ep2 because I hadn't caught up with it. And then before I knew it, I'm like, fuck.
I do think the thing with music is, like, you know when a song, you know how long a song's going to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by that? Because I think when you're in, like, see if I'm even not related to fitness, but see if I'm getting like a lash lift or something, there's music on, and you know you need to sit for like half an hour or whatever, I'm basically counting that with songs.
Right, okay.
Because like I'm on song 3, so that's approximately 6, 7, 8 minutes max.
Right.
So I think with running, I would do the same thing.
So maybe you should try and listen to a podcast, or don't you think
I know, maybe. Because congratulations on your 16k, Jess, but I ran 4.2.
But congratulations on that. Like,
thank you.
This is what I think it is. When you're in this running... No, but when you're in this running journey, you can't help but compare yourself to other people on social media or other things, and you think that's not good. But just remember the time when me and you went on that treadmill. I thought about this yesterday. Remember when Richard did a workout for us and we had to run 0.4 10 times?
In London?
No, we did it at JD Gym at East Kilbride, and we had to run 0.4 of a K.
Yes.
Zoe, even myself, I still remember thinking, I can't fucking do this. I can't run less than half a K on this treadmill. It was so hard. And now I've just ran 16K, 3.5 months later. And I swear to God, if it wasn't for the little niggles in my knee and stuff that I experienced, I think everyone would get that when you run long distances, if you've never have. My fitness-wise and my lungs felt able. Like, I didn't want to stop. And that was also probably because I was running at a slow, steady pace. I actually have to run this Friday, so in 2 days, 18K at a race pace, whatever the fuck that means. Like, fast. He's like, go as fast as you can. And I'm dreading that.
I just feel like as soon as I go so fast, I burn out because I'm sprinting.
Yeah.
Because I did sprint up the hill. It's part of that.
That's good.
Part of that 4.2k then.
That's why track sessions are good, because you're working on your interval pace and then, like, getting faster.
I did quite enjoy the sprint part, to be fair.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our running journeys.
Yeah. I also think as well, just another tip, I've been starting to drink electrolytes more, which are like little salt tablets. And there's a brand that I bought off Amazon, but I found them in B&M the other day when I was looking for some stuff for our studio.
You just kind of beat B&M.
I know. And it's called, I think they're called Zero. I'll show it on the camera on Patreon because it's in my bag. But they're little hydration tablets, but they make a flipping 2 litre Stanley taste actually really nice. And you're hydrating yourself. Been making sure that I'm stretching lots. I went to a place called Run For It in Glasgow to get some proper fitted trainers, which you need to do because you're getting shin splints.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like with me and Zoe, like, we're starting to try and get into our running, and we really enjoyed boxing this morning, didn't we?
Loved it.
I'm doing a couple high rock sessions a week, training with Richard and just general high roxy stuff at JD. And yeah, I feel really good for it, guys. So
I think when you're doing that boxing, you just picture people's faces and go like,
we pictured a few this week, didn't we? Oh, I fucking uppercut you. Oh, what, you seen that meme of that little boy? I'll knock his beard off. I'll punch his beard off.
I will.
Oh, I fucking will and all. So yeah, I think that's all of our little updates for you today. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm fucking done in.
You done in?
Aye.
Let me just check my wee notes. Oh. Actually, there was a little update. I got some new cleaners.
The life of luxury with Jessica Ted, do you know what I mean?
No, I'll be honest with you, I've had a cleaner since the day I moved to Glasgow. I did have a cleaner as well. I know, shut your mouth. I don't enjoy cleaning toilets. I don't want to. Like, I don't understand why people think a cleaner is such a luxury thing. I know a lot of people don't think that anymore. It's not that expensive. I think it was like £12 an hour.
I know, to be fair, if you just did it for like the bits you don't enjoy, like it doesn't you could put that money away and not miss it. Like you would spend it on a couple of coffees a week.
And also they bring their own cleaning products, which avoids spending that.
Yeah.
I just felt like Richard and both, we would argue a lot about house stuff. And
I know, we were the same.
I think a lot of couples are like that. If you argue about house things, cleaning up, neither of you enjoy it. why would you spend your day off, that one day a week that you have together, cleaning up the house when you just argue and it gets, anyway.
Takes the arguing out of the equation, do you know what I mean?
That's why I think we initially booked it. And I ended up getting a new cleaner, and I've gone with a company called Mint, and I really recommend them. I think they are based more like in the West End of Glasgow, but they do cover...
I think that's because people go, oh, that's Mint, mate.
Maybe. And they're brilliant. I loved my old cleaners, by the way, but I do think it needed a little bit of a freshen up. And not only do they clean, I feel like they actually tidy for me as well. And you know that hellhole of a spare room that I have? All my clothes were folded up, and I went into my wardrobe and it hung up some of my clothes, and I was like, wait, what?
That's a luxury service.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And same amount of time. But also, I spilt red wine on my sofa at Christmas, and they also have what's it called? Like a
sister company?
A sister company who do carpet cleaning and sofa cleaning on my beautiful cream new sofa. Well, me and Zoe was with me at the time. We were pissed as a fucking fart, weren't we?
Jess, I don't remember that happening.
Jason came steaming at like midnight, and Zoe said I didn't sit down once all night.
No, Jason didn't either. As soon as he arrived, his bum did not touch a single part of your furniture.
We went to the Crafty Fox
for about 2 hours,
and we were just drinking red wine.
I had a new jumper on, and I forgot all about it, and I put it on another day. It's like that black one with the white like stitching around the edge.
Oh,
and I was looking, and I thought it was a shadow, and then I saw it again, and it came back to me. I spilt red wine on it, and all the white bits fucking purple.
But we were pissed, weren't we? Zoe? I was performing for Zoe and like doing, I don't know what the fuck I was doing this.
You were performing.
There's some funny videos.
I kept putting karaoke on, but no one else was allowed to sing, just me.
Yeah, you were. I remember that video I put on my close friends.
I'm actually quite a good singer. I don't understand why anyone doesn't think that.
Okay. Anyway, so long story short, spilt the red wine. Fuck me, my relationship's over. He screamed at me, and then I think it's called Saltaire. We'll tag them for you if you are interested. But they ended up cleaning all my carpets for me as well, and my sofa, because I have severely bad allergies, and I feel like if my carpet does need a clean, that they molt so bad. And when I had it done a year ago, it definitely helped. So yeah, if you have allergies or kids, whatever, and you want a little freshen up in your carpet, I will tag them because they were a brilliant service.
I'm not being funny. If you don't have one of those vax machines or whatever, how are you actually cleaning your carpet?
Because think about how dirty your carpet must get.
I know.
Especially with animals.
I'm just thinking about that.
Luckily, my cats don't go outside, so I don't get dirt coming in a lot. And they're quite clean animals, but my allergies are through the roof sometimes. I have to change my bed sheets like sometimes twice a week because they sleep with us.
Yeah, that's not ideal at all when you can't breathe, do you know what I mean?
Anyway,
that's enough for today.
Yeah.
We've blabbered on.
Catch us over on Patreon, where we're going to talk about all of our makeup must-haves, things that we've bought since we last spoke to you, all the things we've been loving. I'm going to get Zoe to have a shot of the LED red light mask.
I've been using mine, by the way.
Good girly.
Thank you.
And yeah, so head over to that. You guys love our product shout-outs. And what we'll do, I was saying this, any of our products, we'll still share to our stories, but what we could do is we could add the links into our YouTube bio for you, or on Patreon. I don't really know how this will work, but we'll work it out
and let you know.
And we'll let you know what we do, because I know you want to have all the links for everything. And anything that we're wearing as well, maybe not today, but anything in the future that we're wearing on the podcast.
I mean, I look like an absolute scruff.
Yeah, but one day you might have that lovely little black jumper with the white trimming on and people want to know where it's from.
Scruff. That was from TikTok Shop.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was lovely.
It was a two-piece.
So we could even tag anything that we're wearing. Anything that you see in our gorgeous...
Look at us, eh? Influencers, they call them.
Yeah, but we've got to give the girls what they want, didn't we? And
but anyway, shut up, you've been blabbing on.
Sorry.
Right, well, see you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.